Let's go through LeetCode 3152, special array 2. For this question, it gives us the integer array nums and also an queries array, and ask for those queries with for the special array or not, and it result return a Boolean array that the length should be equal to the query's length. So we know if we only have one query, right? So that we can do brute force, for example, from the index 0 to index 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to see whether this kind of subarray is spatial array or not. But the thing is that if we have multiple queries, right, and that is 10 to the power 5th, we should do something more efficient, because, for example, we already calculate, for example, in one query, this is a special array or not, right? So actually, we calculate 3 and 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 2 already. And the next time, if we query 4 to 6, right, and 1, 4, we should not calculate again, right? So what we're thinking about is that we do some preparations. So for the preparations, that is, for example, there are m elements in these nums, right? So we calculate 3 and 4, whether that is special, that is different or not, right? If it is different, then we use 0, right? And this is 0, and 1, 2, this 0, but 2, 6, the parties is the same, right? So we should have 1, right? So we will see we have preparations for this kind of subarray. So we can, for this kind of m length nums, right? We can do preparations for every adjacent numbers, whether they have the same called what a parity or not, right? So this length is m minus 1, right? So for the query, 0 to 4, right? 0 to 4 is actually trying to query for this kind of length. This is from 0, let's say this start to end, right? That is start to end minus 1, right? Include whether it contains 1 or not, right? So if we have preparations array for this, right, and we have query for this one, whether it contains 1 or not, that we can use the prefix sum, right? So the prefix sum is that we calculate to see in the prefix sum, this n is ns minus 1. Is this ns minus 1? Prefix sum n and minus prefix sum equals 0 or not, right? We know prefix sum, it is the former equation is e plus 1, right? But if this n is this, right? So this is ns minus 1. So we check if this one equals to 0 or not. Then that is our query result. So let's begin to write code for this. We're going to have int m equals nums dot length, right? And we know we are going to create a prefix sum. Okay, prefix sum array, prefix sum equals new int we know the preparations array is the length is m-1, right? So it's we are doing the prefix sum for the adjacent array. For example, A0, A1, A2, what's that? A minus n minus 1, right? So what we do is that for the parity array is this one, right? So this is B0, B1, right? Until Bn minus 2, right? So this is, if this is M, so this is M minus 2. So that is equals new M, right? So what we do is that for int I equals 1, I smaller than M, I plus plus, then prefix sum. It will be at least the prefix sum I minus 1, right? And what I say, if nums I mod 2 equals nums I minus 1 mod 2 will have prefix sum I plus plus, right? Then let's have a chorus, right? So the int n equals chorus of length, and our result equals new int n. So what we do is that for int I equals to 0, I smaller than n, I plus plus, we'll have int query equals queries I, right? So in this kind of parity array, right? Our start is query 0, our end is query 1 minus 1, right? So we'll have int start equals query 0, and the int end equals query 1 minus 1. So our result I equals prefix sum and the plus 1 minus prefix sum start, whether it equals to 0 or not, right? And in the end, we return result. This is Boolean. Okay. Let's also convert this to Python code. So we are going to have int m equals length, length nums, and we'll have prefix sum equals this one, right? Multiplied by m, because actually for the parity array is m minus 1, right? So this prefix sum is the prefix sum for parity array. So what we say for I in range from 1 to m, we have prefix sum I equals prefix sum I minus 1, right? So if nums I mod 2 equals nums I minus 1 mod 2, we have we will add one prefix sum I plus equal to 1. Okay. And we'll have n equals length chorus. And we'll have result equals false multiplied by n, right? So for I in range n, okay. So let's see. Start equals start and end equals queries I 0 and queries I 1 minus 1, right? So we'll see result I equals prefix sum and plus 1 minus prefix sum start with et equals to 0, right? And in the end, we return result